buyers, this is nothing new, but we always love to say like, hey, buyers still, nothing is changing here. It's only growing. Buyers still want to hear from their friends. They want to hear from other buyers about their experiences. And so the Foundry put out on the left-hand side, you can see product testing reviews and opinions are still top at 49% of the types of content those IT decision makers rely on. And then our friends at Gartner on the right-hand side, the top 5 types of content buyers use to make software purchase decisions, 41% is customer reviews and ratings at the top. Why does this matter? I think Ofri will talk about it in a little bit. This has been the gold standard of what the buyers want. And so LLMs, they don't want to stray from what buyers want. They actually want to give buyers, make it quicker, faster, easier for them. So that's why this still stays even more relevant. A little bit about PeerSpot. We've been around almost 14 years, 86,000 plus in-depth reviews. If you know PeerSpot, you know we don't do the standard form fill review. We do a one-on-one interview that turns our content from an interview into a review, almost about 700 words per review. It's pretty shocking, the type of content that we can get. That also plays into being able to answer questions from LLMs. Another piece of it is almost 900,000 people are within our community right now. Those are the folks that have written reviews and also helping interact when they're doing searches. It's really fun. So been around a long time, tried and true. And in fact, if you've heard, 4.5 months ago, we made a big announcement. So we are now the official sole provider of AWS Marketplace first-party reviews. We have a nice two-way integration. So anytime you go to the marketplace and you see an AWS verified customer review, that is from PeerSpot. A little bit about the site. So only platform that talks conversationally to get the review. I just talked about that. And then on the right-hand side, by the time someone reaches a review site, specifically PeerSpot, they are ready to buy. It's really important. That also gives a lot of authority to all of the logarithms for Google and ChatGPT and proximity. So they know our audience, they know our content is so highly valuable. There's low funnel. A little bit about the marketplace. I do want to make sure everybody understands that right now, because selling within the hyperscale world is really important. Plus, by having PeerSpot reviews now within the #1 hyperscaler, AWS Marketplace, those reviews are actually showing up in LLM answers as well. So it's not just coming straight from PeerSpot, it's actually also coming from the AWS Marketplace. Really, really important. So as a member of the AWS Partner Network, we're the sole provider of the first-party reviews, buyer guides. We also supply third-party reviews. And then we also have placement within feeding the star rating, rankings, buyer guides, and AI sentiment. Really, really great stuff happening. So if you're working with AWS Marketplace, this is also going to help, if you have reviews that are in the marketplace, help your LLM placement for answers.